welcome back. I'm not too sure if mushrooms make cow sounds, but I'd like to think they do. Anyway, in this video, we are going to go through pretty much all the fish available in the shop. I might miss a few again because we tend to miss a few fishes. Otherwise, there's just too many fish. Anyway, let's cut to the first fish and go from there. Here are some lovely red line torpedo barbs. Yeah, they look heaps better as adults, so I will put a few adults on the screen because I can do that now. Lovely, lovely fish. These guys are pretty expensive. They're $35 each or free for $90, but they are worth it. Get around 10-12 centimeters long. They are very nice. Look at them. In the same tank, we have some little honey dwarf gouramis. They are very cute. And there are still some albino Tetras left. These guys are the albino, what are they called? They are albino glow lights. There we go. So occasionally I know what I'm talking about, but yes, albino glow lights are lovely. Apparently there's also a black ghost knifefish. Where did you come from? Okay, so we have a little black ghost knifefish in here. I had no idea there was one left in here. Munching away on his little algae wafer. They are a high protein eater. They like worms and stuff, but as you can see, they're opportunistic and they're going to nibble on other things as well. So go figure, there is a black ghost knifefish in this tank. Moving on, we have some electric blue rams. We have some lovely, lovely peppered Corydoras, and there are still lots of long fin black widows left. So they are a lovely tetra, get about 50-cent piece size. Yeah, all around nice cool fish. So those rams are lovely. They go solid, solid blue. Nice, peaceful community fish, like a slightly acidic pH, coming from South America. Very, very, very cool. Those are lovely Corydoras as well. So next tank, we have some honey dwarf gouramis. So these are the regular honeys, so not the little white light is not a word, light. Not the little gold ones, so slightly different species. So they are also very lovely. And there are a few, there's a long fin white widow, and there's a few other widows in there as well. So they are also pretty fish. So just the exantic version of a normal black widow tetra. Still nice and peaceful. And I have some Julii Corydoras. They are neat. Look at the pattern on them. Really peaceful catfish. They are great for rummaging around the bottom of your tank. You want to use a sand or a fine gravel with these guys because they don't cope with sharp carp. No one likes carp. No, everyone likes carp. They don't cope with sharp gravel. So yeah, otherwise it'll hurt their little whiskers on their mouth. But yeah, very, very good at cleaning up your tank. They still need food, obviously, but they're going to pick up any food or anything like that that gets left behind by your fish that swim in the top layers. So very, very sweet little catfish. You do need a group of them, so see how they all huddle together, and that's not just because of the food. They want to be in groups of 3 or 6 or more, so the more the merrier. So tanks that you've got a lot of the little catfish at the bottom, if you do groups of 6 of each different type, they do a lot better in the long run. Very cool fish though. Look at them. In this tank, lots of lemon tetras. Oops, there we go again. Also some lovely little dwarf gouramis. So quite a few different types of dwarf gouramis. Unfortunately, a lot of them did sell yesterday, even though we got like 200 in. There still is some lovely fish. Look at that one. That is a pretty dwarf gourami. Lemon tetras are lovely. They are also colouring up. You can see why they're lemon. So, as I said, they're like a lemon with red eyes. Ooh, red eyes. So, next tank along, we have these guys, which are your Opaline Grummies. How nice are they? They are one of the nicest, oldest aquarium fish you can get. They were discovered a long time ago. Very, very pretty fish. So, these are the line bred ones of just the 3 spots. Look at them. They are a really nice fish. They will swim in the middle and the top of your tank. Just super cool. Also, check out the cool crack in my tank. See the crack? You can just make out that crack. I need to replace all the tanks in the shop. They are very old. It doesn't leak, obviously. It's all glued and everything, but still, there is a giant crack on the screen. Next tank along, we have some lovely, what are they? They are balloon mollies. I should know what they are because nothing else looks like a balloon molly. Apart from balloons, mollies, balloon molly. Yeah, very lovely. There are some in here that are high fins, so your sail fins, like that little guy up there. Yes, so there's a few sail fins like that one as well, which is not at the surface for some reason. That is a cool one. Look at that one with stripes on it. So anyway, lots of balloon mollies. We have platies. Of course, your food is in the corner, so you're all huddling in the corner. But some really, really nice sunset platies and red platies in here. Lovely fish. And there's some more mollies. There's also some albino redfin sharks in here, or rainbow sharks, sorry. Of course, they like to push their food in the corner. Makes for a wonderful video, doesn't it? But you do get to see what they look like, kind of. Oh, wow. Oh, that one is awesome. Did you see the blue speckling on that female molly? That's a lighttail molly. That is a lovely fish. Look at her. Just when the light gets her. Come on, show us your belly. There you go. Wow, that is really pretty. There's opportunity to line breed some of these and get more and more color on them as well. Very easy fish to breed, so they just have live babies, the same as guppies and platies and all that sort of stuff. Very cool fish. And I still have some Pilgrims left. Lots of them sold yesterday, but they are nice fish. Males will get the red throat on them that you can just start to see develop like that, and females will still look pretty as well. Another name for Pilgrim is lace gourami because they have a really nice lacy pattern to the back of their fins. I'll stick one on the screen again because I can do that now. Woohoo! Really, really nice community fish, peaceful. They get a decent size, like maybe that 12 centimeter sort of size. Very easy to breed as well. They're a bubble nest builder, so they breed the same as better fish do and all that. Very cool fish. All round, a lovely community fish for your tank. And that is a Bristlenose Pleco. Bristlenose are a very awesome sucker fish. They are a tropical fish, so you don't want to mix them with goldfish or cold water stuff. Ideally, the temperature 23 to 27 degrees for these guys. They are from South America. Very, very good little algae eaters. He's eating an algae wafer, which is just like a little disc that's made of spirulina algae and a few different things, fish meal and all that. Yeah, they are great for cleaning up your tank, so perfect for community tanks. Bigger ones of these guys are okay with American cichlids, as long as the pH is 7 or below. Not really recommended to keep them with African cichlids because they do not like the high pH and the high water hardness. Yeah, a lot of people do keep them in the wrong conditions, but ideally you want to keep them at 7 or below. Has got to be the worst angle ever, but those are powder blue dwarf gouramis. So they are under a kind of a blue light, but they are still freaking blue without the blue light. Wow, they are really, really nice. So they're just another color form of a dwarf gourami. So the blue and red stripy ones have just been line bred to have a solid blue base. Very pretty fish. Very small, very peaceful. So you can see with the Danios and stuff swimming around, they won't get much bigger than this. So around that 5 to 6 centimeter max. Who doesn't like a blue fish? They are lovely. So slightly larger fish in this tank. So we've got some crimson spot rainbows, which are a native Australian rainbow. They will get a decent size, about 12 centimeters max or so, and they widen up. So these sharks in here are your normal rainbow sharks. So like the albinos in the video just before, or the clip just before, it's this video. Lovely fish. Again, one per tank because they will fight as they get bigger. And these little white ones with the orange fins are your Buenos Tetras. Obviously they come from South America, or Buenos Aires. They do get quite nippy and they will get a decent size. So these are only little, probably about 2 to 3 centimeters, but they're going to max out at about that 6 centimeter size. So you don't really want to mix any of these with guppies or long delicate tails because as these guys get bigger, they're going to nip and nip and nip. The red ones in there are okay with guppies, so they are swordtails, just little guys. We do have a few tanks of bigger swordtails, but swordtails are okay. They will get a good size too, around that sort of 5 to 6 centimeters, not including the tail. And they're called a swordtail because the males develop a big long sword on the tail, which I've probably got one on the screen right now because I can do that. Haha! But how cool are they? They are all lovely fish. Who doesn't love neon tetras? They are one of the cheaper fish you can get for a community tank. They are tropical again. Lovely, lovely fish. So you want groups of these guys. They are relatively cheap. They're like $2 each. This is Australian prices, or 10 for $18. So you can easily get a group of 10 or 20 for most tanks. White catfish in here as well are albino Corydoras. So they're actually the albino version of a peppered Corydoras. Peaceful little bottom dwelling catfish. They'll get about double this size. So max out at about that sort of 4.5, 5 centimeter sort of size. But yeah, all round peaceful little catfish. You want a group of them as well, so 3 or more with all your Corydoras. And if we go next door, more black ghost knifefish. They are freaky cool. Look at them. Go by electricity in the water, so they have very poor eyesight. So that's why they swim on weird angles, darting around and all that. You want meaty foods for them. Where'd you go? There you go. You want meaty foods for them, so frozen worms, frozen brine shrimp. They will eat pellets and that, but they do get quite big. So this size here, which are around about that 10 to 12 centimeter size, they're going to try and eat neons, which are about 1 to 2 centimeters. So as they get bigger and they get about 30 centimeters long or so, you don't want to keep them with anything bite-sized. So you'd only want to keep these with rainbow fish, silver dollars, bigger gouramis and all that. But how freaking awesome are they? They are weird. Also from South America. My reflection is kind of a little bit annoying, but we have some brilliant looking female betta fish. Look at them. So female betta fish are really, really great. You can have them in any tanks with like Tetras and stuff like that. You want more than one ideally. So if you have 2, one's going to dominate the other one and harass it. So like 2 dominant aggressive dogs in a tank. In a yard. Don't put dogs in tanks. Anyway, yeah, these guys, so you want a group of them. So 4 or more, they usually settle down pretty well. If you've only got like 2, as I said, yeah, not a great move. So you can have one in a tank with Tetras, or you can have a group together. So these are your fancy females. And if we go down below, these are your regular female bettas. So that's a crown tail with a spiky tail, another crown tail there. That's a crown tail hiding in there. That's a delta. So there are lots of different colours. There's a lovely white one. And we have some Egyptian mouth brooders. So these guys came in skinny ages ago, but now they're finally fattened up. Very, very cool little fish. So obviously from Egypt, Nile River, I'm pretty sure. Super cool. They only stay under 10 centimeters. Obviously a mouth brooder, so very easy to breed. I'll put some little babies I've got on the screen that will be growing up that spawned in that shop. But yeah, very, very cool, unusual fish. Work perfect at a neutral pH. And in the same tank, we've got lots of baby silver sharks. Very cool fish. They do get about that 25-30 centimeters. So big schooling fish. Go really, really well with other sort of Tetras and neutral pH cichlids or so on. And Kissy Gouramis. Kissy fish. They are so cool. Not many fish look like these. Look at their lips. But yeah, 2 of them will kiss. Doesn't matter if they're males or females or whatever. But look at their lips. Kissy fish. Kissy Gouramis will get about 25-30 centimeters. That one's got a cool yellow spot on it. That's just a coloration. I think a couple of them have got yellow. Well, that's the noticeable one. But yeah, all round, awesome fish. Great for community tanks. Want to keep them with slightly bigger fish. Yeah, so stay away from tiny little guppies and stuff like that. They're not really predatory, more algae eating because of their little mouth. And these guys are giant Danios. They are super, super fast. How cool are they? So they're just eating brine shrimp. So this is frozen brine shrimp. But yeah, look how neat they are. So these ones will get a decent size, about 8 to 10 centimeters. So they're pretty huge for a Danio. Really, really nice pattern to them. So it's like a yellowy gold pattern on a green body. Really nice fish. And who doesn't like a pink bottom guppy? Still a few of these awesome pink bottom guppies left. Look at them. That is a really nice guppy. Gold tuxedo guppies. Another really lovely guppy. Easy to look after, live bearing fish. These are all boys, so you don't end up with hundreds of them if you just have boys, obviously. Pretty, pretty fish. Japanese double sword guppies, they are awesome. Look at them. Eventually, if I ever get organised, I'm just going to have tanks of guppies and just line breed all the wonders. That little red one there is an endler, which is like a guppy, but a different species. They don't get any bigger than that. don't know why he's in this tank, but he should be in the tank next door. Wow, look how pretty they are. They are nice fish. We have some platinum guppies. They are glowing. And those little guys are sparkling gouramis. They are lovely as well. Look at them. There's actually too many really nice fish. I might have to do multiple videos of what we've got in stock because otherwise it's going to be 20 hours long. Look how cool they are. How could you not want both of these in a tank? They're just lovely little fish. I should probably go to another fish now. But yeah, how can you not stop watching them? Look at the bright orange guppies and a random blue one in there for some reason. Again, there's so many different coloured guppies that are available. It's just not funny. Expecting a lot of guppies this week as well, so we should have a ton of different ones I haven't seen before. There are so many different types. Such a cute fish. That is a panda oranda. So, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if you like this video, click the thumbs up thingy down below. Comment if you got any questions, or just comment and say hello, and I can say hello back. Yes, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Hopefully my editing was a bit of fun this time. Any other questions, comment below, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Rah!